series right now. It's just sweeping. I mean, they're the 8th seed. They're the number 1 seed, so we got to close it out and sweep.
Find out tonight as they do battle against the Orlando Magic. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0. Advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Cason Wallace out there with MP. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, they've got Powell. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot. You look at Orlando, you don't want to write a team off, but down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope.
I'm on Brady.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Here's Barnes. No good there, off the double clutch.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Wagner. And left off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's MP. Outside Ingram. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Yes, it's good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Powell outside. Pass to Murray Boyles. Pocket 6. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep.
Oh, buddy.
The assist goes to MP.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Here's Drew. Lays it up and banks it in.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Back to Ingram. Fires the 3.
Got it, Brady.
2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch and shoot jumpers, it's on textbook. He's got excellent posture, his hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Back to Wagner. Down low. Here's Drew. Barnes with the rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Count the basket.
Against contact, too. How about that? They really made MP work with that hoop inside.
Powell outside. Pass to Boeheim. Puts it up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram, pass to MP. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Wallace. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Powell outside. Here's Wagner. Pass to Drew. Here's Murray Boyles. Powell sets a screen. To win the run, the Magic need to put one up here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound. Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Jokic passes to Wallace. Toronto passing it around. 3 from Barnes. Drew with a rebound. Magic trail by 7. Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Wagner. against MP. Powell passes to Drew. Good on the bucket. Drew's got his second bucket on the night.
Willing passes, unselfish play. Have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Powell against MP. Back to Ingram. From behind the arc. Drew with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he gets it to go.
That's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner. Setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Outside Ingram.
Jokic.
Here's Jokic. Oh, nice feed that time from Ingram.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest. And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Over to the left wing. Murray Boyles. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Barnes. That one's off. He's over 3 now.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Powell. Wagner looking it over. Here's Boeheim. Offline with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He tallied 21 points and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look hopeless.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
The 3 from Barnes. It's all in by Magic.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to Powell. Here's Murray Boyles. Covered by Ingram. Fades and shoots. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 6 to the inside.
Hydrating room. Too
And it's
easy.
Ingram with the basket on the assist by Barnes. 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
You know, you look at Ingram and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Barnes with it. Wagner picks him up from deep. MP gets rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. That's to Boeheim. There's the fouls. It's on Cason Wallace.
That's
His
what
first
it's on
foul of
now.
the game.
Well,
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando ends up going with a new group. Toronto also changed it up. Moore comes in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Walter in for Wallace. Suggs outside. This one for 3. Toronto with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. NP shot is off. Magic trail by 8. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Brand. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Barnes. Basket's good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. 3 from Barnes.
Nice goal.
And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Johnson passes to Drew. Now here's Suggs. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, that's a foul, ref. Bro. That was clearly a foul.
They've gone 7 of 16 so far. Johnson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors lead by 9. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Suggs. Pass to Drew. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Moore. Toronto shooting an impressive 47%. And here's MP. He's got 5. The 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Orlando moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Gets hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone.
Come on,
Really
Jokic.
with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Jokic.
Sky Jokic.
All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. And, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Suggs. And that one is stopped right through.
We call timeout. We're by 12.
Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Alright, we're up by 20. It's 8:54 left in the first half.
Something that'll get them. And that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Alright, let's go to band right here.
Out left to the
See
wing.
what band we do.
And here's
Oh,
MP.
you know what? Let's go Brady Ingram instead, actually.
Left side Ingram.
Brady Ingram 3. There we go.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
We've got Franz Wagner, also Johnson out there, and it's Boeheim in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. 3-pointer. Rebound Toronto.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Wagner up top, covered by MP. Wagner, the pass to Brand. It's outside. Pass to Boeheim. Here's the three. It's the trifecta. Boeheim's got himself on the board with a three there.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive board. Out of Bio. That's good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here are the Magic
That
now.
calls timeout.
Orlando calls timeout.
We're up by 22.
The Magic making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys,
Come on,
showing how
Brad, Ingram.
dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. The free ball. Ellis' shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP shot is off. Magic trail by 20. Pass to Boeheim. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. And banks in the layup. Wagner's got 6.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Ingram. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for it. Orlando shooting 40% from the field in this one. Wagner. That's good.
Only calling timeout. Now the offense 6-2.
Passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Toronto leading by 16. Wallace, pass to MP.
Come on, Brad Ingram.
Outside Ingram.
Three. Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Boeheim. Wallace outside. Now Adebayo. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Powell. To the paint. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes that's kept the defense guessing as well. You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Toronto making a switch here. Walters checked in. MP shot is good.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Magic trail by 20. Powell outside. Pass to Murray Boyles. Orlando again missing. The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Murray Boyles. Counted by Adebayo. Here's Murray Boyles. Back to Wagner. Pass to Murray Boyles. 3-pointer, no good.
So he's kind of deflating their
Okay,
chances.
easy dunk and the foul. Let's go.
This is not the way to go about it. In a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
Suggs is checked in for Wagner. The Raptors also with a sub. Moore's checked in. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And no good. The dry spell continues. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got to step
AJ Johnson
Magic
seems
had another
wow.
trainer.
Something
They
else scores
sore
over
back.
there.
They're trying to work out the stiffness now.
Sore back?
The
That's
team
not bad,
believes that
though.
he could play on it, and if they decide
That's
to be
not-
cautious, it would
Yeah,
only
he can
require a
definitely play
short
on
window
sore
for
back.
recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
It's not like it's
Thanks for the
broken.
update there, Allie.
Like if it was
Now we know
broken,
how
then
things are coming along.
that would be a different story.
It's
But
the uncertainty
a sore back, you can definitely play for it. You just gotta,
And,
just gotta be careful not to, not to break it.
That's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Moore. Toronto passing it around.
Okay, some Wallace 3, no.
Wallace misses. Orlando's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Good. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right, let's just go to the
And for the
Jokic.
Raptors, they're shooting 54%
You know,
from the
get
field so
guys
far
hyping
this year.
right here.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to
Yep.
MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 12.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Murray Boyles. Suggs outside. Puts up a 3. It's
Good day,
rebounded by
yep,
Moore.
yep.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
It's Mayheim. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Jokic just got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Alright, Jokic in the post, bro. Okay, some Wallace for 3. There we
Good
go.
on the assist by Jokic.
That's the type of play we want to run right there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Orlando again missing.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot. Yeah, this period, they're letting them go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Mayheim, covered by MP. Suggs, right side. Pass to Murray Boyles. Can they get it? And he can't get that one. Good D by Adebayo.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong
Mason Wallace for
performance.
three.
They've really been strong on the glass.
The Magic shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Shots good by Boeheim.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Now MP. He's got 14. Pass to Murray Boyles. Suggs outside. To the middle. Here's Drew. And that takes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Alright, 7 seconds left. Shot clock off.
I like the decision there on the pass by
That's
Suggs.
why we need the ball right here. Right, that's what we're going to do. 8 seconds.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let them get points and
The winner of the first half will be by 30. It's quite a good way to close out the series. Right here.
Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. And here at Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Toronto Raptors.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
No, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Fall till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You gotta carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring the forklift.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Boeheim checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. MP is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Jokic in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Jokic. Wallace right side.
Right, come on,
MP with it.
bro. Set a screen, Jokic. Set a screen.
Outside Ingram.
Three.
Is up.
Let's go.
He's in deep, picking up the assist. Ingram's got 19 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter. You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Boeheim no good.
They really have a commanding lead,
Go,
not
Tyson
just in
Wallace, he gets
but in
fouled.
rebounds as well. And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. That's how you win games.
And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. Well, the Magic shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Jokic. The 3 from Barnes.
Nice one.
Barnes has got 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Wagner against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray Boyles. And that time also a missed shot.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its
I
strategy
scored.
around what to do
Oh my
with him.
god, what was that pass right?
Magic ball.
He could have gone to the rim right
What
there.
happened there? You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Orlando. They're scoreless since the first half. Powell drops it the short one. He's got 6.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Barnes passes to Jokic. Wallace outside. Pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. 8
Start
makes out of
right.
15 shots. He's got it going.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding. Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Drew the pass to Wagner. Powell, a screen on Ingram. Pass to Powell. Uses a glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside
Guard to
Barnes.
Jokic.
Orlando foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third
Come on,
here.
Brad Ingram.
Outside Ingram. From outside
Three.
the arc.
Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Powell outside. Pass to Drew. Here's Boeheim from the arc. Sinks the tray. Boeheim's got 10 points in the game.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jokic.
Oh, Jokic.
8 points for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Boeheim. He's got 10. Stacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Ingram. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got 27 points.
I really like how he's playing tonight. Taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's Boeheim. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Jokic.
Jokic.
Jokic is double. Oh, he picked it clean on the break. Wagner on the wing, covered by Ingram. There's the 3. A nice shot by Murray Boyle. Murray Boyle has gotten the second bucket on the night.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
MP outside. Back balls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic just got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Murray Boyle. To the paint. And the basket by Drew. Drew's got 9.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Barnes passes to MP.
Guard to Jokic.
Now here's Jokic. Tightly
Scotty
guarded.
a 3. Oh.
Rebounded by Murray Boyle.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Wagner outside. There's the triple. And another free for Orlando.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's MP. 19 points in the game. Nails
Hard
it from
driving.
beyond the arc. Ingram's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, you can see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Orlando moving the ball around. Ingram against Wagner. Pass to Boeheim. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. They get it back. Goes back up. A nice shot by Murray Boyle. 7 points points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Ingram.
Ingram,
Lets the
three.
fly.
Let's go.
Gets the three to fall. Ingram's got 33.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Murray Boyles. Perfect pass to the layup. Murray Boyles has got 7 now in this quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. And he started to get his confidence back here.
Hard, so good.
Despite his shooting moves, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Buckner. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Toronto. MP inside.
Jokic for three. Let's go.
Jokic has got 11.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Wallace outside. Back to Ingram. Nice D from Parker. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Powell, a screen on Ingram. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Mayheim. No good on the quick 3.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Walter. Now here's Adebayo.
I can put it up. There we go.
6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here's Mayheim, covered by MP. Beyond the arc. Mayheim no good.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Takes the assist and plays it in. Nice setup. Taylor's got his first 2 points.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist. Boy, he is a capable point guard.
Outside Ingram. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. Taylor with a rebound. And Orlando shooting an efficient 55% of the third quarter. Suggs. Rebound Toronto. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Brown's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
I'm on Christian Brown.
Outside Brown. Pass to Walter. And here's Adebayo.
Right Bam. Right Bam, put it up. Put it up. Always slams it. Even while dealing with the injury, he still
He
get
knows
off.
there's little
Wow.
the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Suggs. Nice move. No good off the glass. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. MP outside. Pass to Moore. Here's Walter, covered by
Let's go
Johnson.
to Bam.
Now
Guys
here's
to
Adebayo.
Bam. City Moore's open, bro.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight.
No, the third quarter we win by 42.
This lead.
Yeah, I'm told we're not going to play the
Quarter,
fourth
a
quarter.
huge lead. This one makes.
Yeah, this series is over.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist for the game.
This series is done.
From your two guard, showing his ability to
Oh
give his
wow.
teammates good
I'm
looks.
playing the
Yeah,
fourth
as a
quarter.
two-guard, he's typically
I don't know
not
why.
a reluctant shooter, so it's
Do they,
really nice to
does the
see him
coach want me to
orchestrating
pad my
his teammates
stats?
instead.
Like, I don't know, because I don't really want to pad my
Hello,
stats.
everyone. Thank you for
I'm happy
joining
with the
2K
win.
Sports and our coverage of this first round. Jalen Suggs out there with Johnson. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Drew in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Suggs. Grant passes to Wagner. Sinks it again. That's his 7th big field goal in 11 tries.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Pass to Moore.
Go bad.
Adebayo in the post.
Oh,
Orlando with the rebound.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Grant passes to Johnson. The 3 from Suggs. Knocks down the triple.
So it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Pass to Moore. And here's Adebayo.
go bad. Play away. Oh,
Again,
my God.
Adebayo missing. Suggs against MP. Drew. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. Drew's got his first basket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Moore.
Go bad.
Adebayo in the post.
Oh, he gets it back. And he slams it in. Wow, let's go.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with a putback to finish the play.
And a pigeon on that was easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Bayheim, he's checked in for Orlando.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys. He's used to sharing the love, exceptional timing on that back.
Pass to Moore. Now here's Adebayo.
Go bad.
Rebound by the Magic. Rand's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner finds Johnson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo.
Go bad. Oh,
It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Wagner. Back to Johnson. Good setup. Led it to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Brown passes to MP. Here's Moore.
go
Here's
bad.
Adebayo. He's off on that one. The Magic have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the 4th quarter. Here's Suggs. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Go bad.
Here's Adebayo.
Jam it. Oh.
Here's Bayheim. out to Johnson. And the three off target. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been great.
Foul. Thank you.
57% and finding ways to score consistently.
Did a great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
Shooting for Toronto.
Free throw good. Taylor, he's checked in for Orlando. Jeffries checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for MP.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period. Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
To the inside. And the basket by Taylor.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Moore.
Right to Ben.
Here's
By
out
the
to
way.
Taylor will rebound. Taylor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Moore. And so here's Toronto, the machine. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 25 points.
Even with the defense draped all over him, MP stays on the drive and gets exactly where he wants to go.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Inside. Here's Bayheim. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Bayheim's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Outside Brown.
Right to
Pass to
Ben.
Adebayo.
Right Ben.
The jump hook.
All right.
Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 13 in the second half.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Wagner. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Toronto. Here's Moore. Brown passes to Jeffries. Toronto passing it around. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Wagner, the pass to Taylor. Count it.
And you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And the free throw, no good. Well, the Raptors shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside of Adebayo.
Right Ben. He's
Oh,
fouled.
there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
That one misses.
They've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And the second free throw is good. Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Wagner, the pass to Drew. Here's Bayheim. Pass to Powell. And he with the block.
They just got a clear message from MP. Do not test me down low.
And here's Brown. Now
Right
MP
Ben.
to the inside.
Right Ben.
Here's Adebayo.
Gets fouled
And he's
again.
going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting for Toronto.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Wagner for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. MP with it. Picked up by Powell.
Again. Full away. Oh,
Real good. The Magic shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Down low. Pass to Boeheim. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last.
yeah, Clifford, there we go.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Boeheim. Launches it. Gets the three ball to go. Boeheim's got 19 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Walter. Adebayo with
Oh, man, just throws it down the score.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Walker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Brown grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Clifford. Outside Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Drew. Counted by Adebayo. To the middle. Pulls up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Walter. Adebayo in the post.
Oh,
Adebayo
just
slams
slams
it
it.
in.
They allowed him to establish deep position. He just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Wagner outside. The three. Rebound by the Raptors. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing.
Go to
from them.
Ben.
Yeah, super impressive.
bad.
They took a hold of this series from the jump.
My bad.
They just never took their foot off the
Too lazy.
accelerator.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for MP.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
My bad. Pull up. There
And
we
the
are.
Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Pass to Wagner. The three is up. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
Now we're going to win by 41
MP with it.
at 27-14 to close out the series. Let's go. We're off to the second round once again.
They've won it. Next